Hey, what's up, cats and kittens? And shout out to all my cerebralites. It's me, the Cerebral Diva, back with a love and hip hop review. Now, you're probably saying last week I promised that I was taking a sabbatical from love and hip hop. And while that still holds true, I found myself this week in a situation where I was sort of forced to watch the show. And I literally mean forced because it's just not good this season. I mean, to me, this is probably the worst Love and Hip Hop season. This should be not just the season finale, but the series finale. Like, I feel like this franchise has run its course. Either you start from scratch and put some new people in there, or you just take it completely off the air because it's not even watchable at this point. It's completely unbelievable. The plot lines are so far fetched. So it's literally like they're watching All My Children or just some soap opera, maybe telenovela, and pulling plot lines from there. This week we saw, the show is so bad this season that I haven't even bothered to commit the names of the new characters to memory because that's how insignificant they are to me. I know Jocelyn, I know Stevie, I know Mimi, I know Carly Red. Who else do I know on there? That's Rashida, Kurt, young Jock or Jock. I don't know if he's young anymore. But these other new players on the show, with the exception of Lovely Mimi, I couldn't tell them from a can of paint. Like I pay absolutely no attention to them. So anyhow, this episode was just as contrived as the previous episodes. It was just as predictable as the previous episodes, and just as unbelievable. I mean, like, now you have a girl who's working in so they've been sort of laying the foundation for this big reveal. We saw a few episodes back where the girl who owns the salon and the girl who, and I'm calling them girl, we'll call them girl A and girl B. Girl A owns the salon and girl B works at the salon, the same salon that Mimi works at. So, girl A and girl B both work at the salon, and a few weeks ago they were talking about, being involved with married men, and, both were admitting to how they have extramarital affairs and blah, 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 blah. So, lo and behold, we find out that girl B is having an affair with girl A's husband. And my whole thing is, it's not so much that two people in the same place having an affair with the partners with the opposite person or their co-worker's partner is so far-fetched. I could see that happening. What's so far-fetched is that you would put this on reality television and try to make us believe that none of the parties involved knew prior to this airing on television that what was going to unfold was going to unfold. It's bad acting. It's, I don't know. I mean, it's even my one of my favorite people on the show, the Puerto Rican princess Jocelyn Hernandez, like this sort of amiable Stepford wife version of Jocelyn, this new sort of maternal Jocelyn. Look, I'm all for personal growth. I congratulate on her on that. I think that's great that she's growing up. But if you're really growing up, it's time to get off of Love and Hip Hop because we don't watch Love and Hop for grown up behavior. We watch Love and Hip Hop for the ratchet behavior. We want to see ratchet, but even ratchet has to be believable, and that's the problem with this new sort of incarnation of the show is that it's just completely unbelievable. It's just disingenuous. The characters are, I mean, first of all, they need to have like and every how they're always doing these sort of vignettes where they go out to eat and they go out to play basketball, or they may see them at the gym. They need to do an episode where they all go to the free clinic and they all get tested because it's just a circle. Everyone, there's like 1 degree of separation. This person who slept with this person has slept with this person, has slept with this person, has slept with that person. Everyone is somehow connected. Everyone is somehow intertwined. So if one person has something, then they're all bound to be afflicted. And clearly, with the amount of children that are being born, somebody's not using any condoms. So I feel like at this point, they need to do the STD episode where everyone from the cast goes and gets checked, because it's just crazy how much sex is going on and how many of the people who are having sex are not having protected sex. So yes, I think that should be the next episode, the STD episode. Anyhow, it's just the show is bad. I mean, bad, bad, bad. I don't know what's going to happen next season, but and I haven't really been watching the numbers to see what the ratings are. But for me, like unless I'm in the company of other people and they want to watch it, I just can't bring myself to do it anymore. It's just that bad for me. So I'm still holding true to my original declaration that I'm swearing off the show. I haven't deviated. Okay, I slightly deviated, but please know that it was a deviation not of my own choosing. I was sort of outnumbered, outvoted. It was a democracy, and so hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. If you've been watching Love and Hip Hop, I'm curious to know what you think. Am I the only one who thinks it's as bad as it is? Am I the only one who sees how far-fetched these plot lines are? Am I the only one who sees how contrived these storylines are? Am I the only one who sees that these people are not being themselves, but being caricatures of themselves, or people that they're trying to emulate because they see a Cardi B get successful from it, and so they try to sort of emulate the formula that she used. I mean, I cannot be the only one who's seeing this with clear eyes. So anyhow, you guys, if you're watching Love and Hip Hop, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me across all social media platforms. That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as Snapchat. And I am Cerebral Diva on all of those platforms. None of that weird stuff. No weird spellings, no underscores, slashes, none of that. Just Cerebral Diva. So, yeah. As always, in closing, you guys, remember to live better, love harder, and think smarter. At least think smarter than the people who are on Love and Hip Hop. And at the very least, think smart enough to wrap it up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.